It's Friday. In Trump's world, it's effed up Friday. All right. How's everyone doing? It's so good to see you. I missed you. I wasn't on Tuesday because I was on with Linda. And I have Lena, I think, next week, one day. So it's been too long since we've done a collaboration as well. And then I just asked Johnny if he'll come on with me too. So it's been a while since he and I have done something. He was the first other reader that I reached out to collaborate with, and he, of course, was so very kind and helped me. And he's fantastic. He's just as funny and loving and fantastic as you think he is. He's the real deal. All right, our card of the day. So much has happened. Holy cow. So our card of the day is the messenger. And indeed, we've had a lot of important messages. Ghislaine has been moved, right? And Trump just fired the Statistics of Labor Department, the head of the data that has now become compromised. Hi, Beth Cat. Hi, Joe Schmo. All my favorite people are here. Buka. Okay, so all hell's breaking loose. The jobs report came out. The messenger, page ones, the messenger. And thanks so much for saying hi in the morning on the Way of Positive Change Facebook, Instagram, and Blue Sky. It's very kind of you. Hi from England. Don't hate us, Kathy. I read for a very sweet lady in Berlin, and then I'm reading for a lady in Rome. And I'm just traveling the world on Zoom in Puerto Rico on Sunday. I haven't had a day off in 14 days, you guys. So I'm having a day off after I do that one reading, then I'm taking the rest of the day off. Okay. So that's because, Zinni was sick. And by the way, Zinni hates me. I just want to let you know. It's official. And she has to have not updrafts, but asthma treatments. And what do you call those? The AeroCat. It's like an updraft, but it's not. It's not. Anyway, she has to have an inhaler. Hello. So she's very angry with me. And I'm trying all the tricks and everything. I just want you to let you know I've done everything. I did every yes, Beth Cat, every test, every blood test, every x-ray. This is a third trip back to the doctor. So it's like buku bucks, right? So, but she is so sweet. Her name is Zinni. So, but this morning, I'm supposed to give it to her 2 times a day. We were on our 3rd dose this morning, so I'll just let you know. I put it on her face, and I swear to God, she refused to breathe. She held her breath. I swear she held her breath. So she's just like, I'm not breathing that in. I'll just outlast you. I'll hold my breath. I guess she has a sense of humor. Okay, so probably, you live with me, you're going to have to laugh because it's funny. All right, so this is the announcements have been crazy. All right. The first thing I want to say is as soon as the jobs numbers came out, I knew immediately that whoever was responsible for publishing those numbers or putting that data together was going to be out of there because he can't stand any negativity, right? But before that happened, I knew, because of the readings that we do, and I do readings on the economy, I knew immediately that the numbers on the inflation, I knew that they were making up the numbers. So what does he say? What does he say? He says today when he fires the department head of this labor statistics, then he said he accused her without any information or cause, except that his speculation that she has fixed the numbers, because he always blames someone on doing what he does. So I knew this was coming. And then the stock market took a plunge. So the stock market was reacting, for those of you that weren't paying attention or don't have stock or don't care, just to let you know that the stock market was going up and down according to his tariffs that he was saying and implementing with other countries. And he's really, we love you, Canada. Please know that we love you. Please don't make bad comments. You guys have been slicing me up left and right, man. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. Anyway, so he said she skewed the numbers, and the stock market has been reacting. And the market, if he said that he'd give an extension on the tariffs, then it would go up. If he said he was going to immediately have tariffs, then the market would go down. And then that's why they started calling him Taco, because Trump always chickens out, right? They started calling him Taco Trump. And so it's true. So the market stopped. Thank you, Courtney. That's very sweet of you. The market stopped reacting because they realized that he is Taco, that they can't really trust him or rely on his feelings or his actions or his numbers or the people that he puts in charge of putting the numbers out, right? So just like Xi and Putin, that's what they do. They take over the media. They take over. It's like Satan and the crown bug numbers, right? And people getting fired at the top, the scientist, Rebecca, whatever her name was, or Rebecca Jones, I don't know. That's something that's, never mind. Anyway, isn't that the name of what's the name of it? Bridget Jones, sorry. I'm thinking movies and books, you guys. I need an escape. Anyway, it's been hell. And the economy numbers cannot be trusted now. He has broken the sacred trust. They just had a former labor secretary department head on, and he was like, that was sacred. You couldn't mess with the data. Well, that was when we had rules and morals. And we saw a lot of these old Republicans or traditional believing or maybe partially conservative or whatever, when they testified and they were going against Trump with the committee and the January 6th investigations. For entertainment purposes only. I have to be careful what I'm saying. So anyway, what's hitting the fan. And August is here. It's here. And Trump just shot himself in the foot. Now they completely know what he's doing. Like, they thought they could trust him before. He's on your side. How's that working for you? Not so much. Thank you, Miss Beth. Okay, so we're going to take a look at first, when I was, the market is good. We're going to take a look. When I was reading with Jen, Lynn, Becca, and Johnny a couple weeks ago, we were reading on Ghislaine, and I got the Sun card, and I just blurted out, I interrupted everybody, and I said, oh my God, she's going to go free. She had the Sun card. That is when people ask if their loved one's ever going to get out of jail or out of the trouble they're in, that's the card that comes up. When you're going to jail, it's the 8 of Swords, right? So then they just announced, page ones, they announced she's been moved. Well, she was in a minimum security, teaching yoga and etiquette and all this. You guys all know that, in a minimum security, and she was in the honor class or honor ward or whatever. She was already in an area where she shouldn't have been because she's evil. And so now they've taken her to this even more minimal security, and they call it a prison camp. It's in Byron, Texas or something like that. Anyway, David from my past tarot class had texted me that sometimes you can have weekends off there. Well, that's what Epstein got to do. Remember? when Acosta, the Treasury Secretary, helped Epstein get on that lighter, he could go home. So she's thinking, I want the same thing, right? So now this is either going to make it easily accessible for her to get out of there, or to have somebody help her get out of there, or it will be easier to be accessible to her. So let's see. All right. Thank you, Mark. Oh, Misfit. I need glasses, you guys. I have to go back and get eyeglasses. It's been crazy. But I didn't cancel anybody's appointments. I got through. I went through. I was reading up. Even though I had the root canals and the caps and everything, I'm on the other side. And August is here, and we've been waiting for August. And we know that this is the time, right? When I was with Sheila and Danny picked the number this time. I picked it last time. We got significant events in June, and we got the significant events in June. And then Danny picked this last time, and he picked the number of Sheila's card that was August. So, and my dream was August 16th, 2024. And there's only been 18,000 views, which is a lot. It is a lot, and thank you very much. But that was 8/16/24. So, but I'm surprised that not more people have watched it, because it was so prophetic and the message was so strong. I guess I should put it in I've tried to post it before, but I guess because it's older, nobody wants to watch it. Okay, what's that? All right. People are just, they're walking away from him. There's going to be a meeting. There's going to be a really big meeting with a very important judge coming up here. Now, I also wanted to tell you the very same feeling that I had when I heard those job report numbers. And I heard in my head, whoever put those numbers out or together is leaving somehow. It's that same feeling I had the morning after the election. I'm like, oh no, this is, nope, this isn't right. My guys in it was like, oh, wait a second. All right, so let's see, why was Ghislaine moved? Well, because she made a deal, right? Why was she moved? Let's just start there. Yeah, Sandra says she watched Lotus on Colbert, and she's wonderful and it broke her heart. It's sad. And when we read on her in our classes and with all of you, it was just like Trump had just gone doo-doo all over the buffet table. It's just like, and then I heard someone saying, well, now he wants to take out the East Wing and build a ballroom in there. It's like he's marking his territory. That's exactly what he's doing. And then she said that it was broken. The system is broken. More things are breaking because the morals and the rules are being broken, and the people that are propping him up and doing his favor are getting paid, and we have to end this. Okay. So the Hierophant is about rules and regulations and government. Prison is a government. Okay. So she gets to keep something. She gets something. And I believe that she gave something. Now, it's on its side here. So I don't think she's getting everything she thinks she's getting. But she's also has not played all of her hand yet. She has an ace up her sleeve. This has less safety and less protection in this facility, which doesn't make sense. The power over who had the lust, the power to close the mouth of the lion, the power to keep things shut. It's a gamble. It was an exchange. Two of aces is a place of change. A change of place. And it was a gamble and exchange with the Aleister Crowley lust here. And she gave them something to work on. They also, I feel like, gave her something to work on. Did she take papers back with her or something? Thank you, Danielle. So maybe the first day he gave her something and she worked on it. There was an exchange of gifts. Aces are gifts. Opportunity. All right, so let's see. Now the last time I read on if she was safe, I got the Three of Swords, that she would be betrayed by someone before things went better for her. So let's see if that's still there. The intrigue of it all. I wonder what Joe Rogan's going to say about this. Now I may have to watch Joe Rogan. See what's happened? I've already been watching bits and pieces of it. Oh my God. You know, because I love Bono, so I had to watch that. He had Bernie on. All right. Rules, and the men are in power. She is not in power. She thinks she's in power, but she isn't. Okay. So we're going to ask, okay. All right. What does her near future look like? Is she going to be safe? Is she going to be happy? Is this helpful to her? Thank you, Lisa Foster. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Her sacrifice is on its side. She thinks she's on this new adventure here. Three of Swords is right here at the base. I feel that this trick has already happened, okay? Because it's at the base. This was a big shakeup and a very foolish move, but we're going to ask about that too. All right. This is going to be more conducive for somebody to visit her or something. I just heard the word furlough. So maybe she will get out on weekends. Maybe she can go to a work program or something like that. She has a goal. She dribbled things out to them. There was an exchange. She thinks she's safe. But this starts to wobble. Okay. So the energy, I feel like she's already been tricked. Todd Blanche, you think? You think he could have a trick up his sleeve? Okay. I'm sorry, Rose Blue. I had somebody that needed an emergency reading, and I didn't get to go back to my community page. you know, you're going through a whole bunch of things yourself. And then I get texts from people we've got to take care of our health, you guys. You've got to take care of your health beginning yesterday, because your health is your wealth. So you have got to take better care of yourselves. All right, she still has to do something here. She's still got that prison. She's been tricked already. She's been deceived. So is she in danger? Okay. Is Ghislaine Maxwell in danger? Don't have a feeling of doom, Grace. We're going to be fine. Do a gratitude list. That'll lift you right up. It's the highest form of prayer. It's my immediate go-to. And I have my favorite butterfly shirt on because August is the time of change. And anytime before when I wore this, or my angel shirt, it's about recognizing that we're getting important messages and it's time for change. And we're here. We are here. When the angel told me you signed up for another year of this, I thought, well, does that mean, okay. So I thought, me, myself, and I, she'll be able to run. She will. I thought, well, that means he's out, or he's found out, or everyone finds out who he is, and that everything comes crashing down. It made me think of Linda's dream about him being displayed in a shopping mall in a clear casket for entertainment purposes only. Because when you dream of someone being naked, they can, or wearing transparent clothing, they can see who you really are, right? So that I felt that was going to happen. Then I thought, well, then am I going to die in August if I only signed up for one more year of this nonsense? So, oh boy. Okay, so she is not safe because the Temperance card is on its side. And for any of you guys that watch, sure, a lot of you do watch Denise Knight Divination. She's been getting the Temperance card reversed, upright and reversed for I think the last 7 days for Trump's health, which means, and I had been getting, I'm squirreling now, and I had been getting the 10 of Wands for Trump. We're going to ask about him too, because he overdoes it. 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups, he overdoes. But the Temperance card is this angel mixing two elements together to make a compound, right? So if it's on its side, it means that something's not harmoniously mixing together. So I believe he's doing something that is injurious to himself. All right. She is not safe. She is not safe. We asked if Ghislaine Maxwell, before I squirreled, was safe, but I shuffled before I squirreled. You're allowed to squirrel, and you're allowed to change your mind. She's not safe. There's secrets and mysteries and sneaky Pete's. There's even porch pirates, so someone's going to take some of her stuff. Imagine that. She's in another place where other people have lied, cheated, and steal. And one of the former housewives of a Special Housewives show is in there too. And the blood lady. The blood test lady. Oh, yeah. They took her information and run, so she gets left out to dry. She is not safe. I think she thinks she's safe, but she's not safe. Okay. There's a plan going on here. Okay, so you have to think, what are they going to say? What are the MAGA red hats going to say about the firing of the jobs report data analyst? And what about this moving of this predator to a less severe prison. Okay, so what does MAGA think about this? What do they think about her move, Trump allowing her to move? And he can't say he doesn't have control because he had control over everything. They're full of judgment. They don't think it was a good idea. They want her in jail. They think they're going to think it's a dark plot. That maybe even there's a plan to get her there for her safety or something. I don't know how they're going to twist this. That there was a quid pro quo. Did I say that right? I'm so tired. Okay. They're going to say that there was an exchange and that's why she was moved. And maybe they were protecting her. That's what they're going to think because, they're demented. What are those soul eaters in Harry Potter? The Death Eaters? Something where they suck your soul right out? Oh my God, she has no soul. She has no soul. All right. I feel so bad for all of them. All right. Is Trump in trouble now with Wall Street, the traders, the corporations? Because I saw that this is where this was heading. You think that he's in trouble when they call him Taco, right? And it's such an insult to tacos. I mean, okay. All right, so let's see. What does Wall Street think of Trump? How do they see him? This is important, you guys. This is important. Okay. Hopefully that will happen, Terry Marie. Hopefully Walls will be offered it. We'll see. We have time for that because August is hell month. It's hella good. It's gonna be hella good. Stay tuned. Same bat channel. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Now they feel like the team has been broken. They had faith in him a bit, but the people they trust for the numbers, the teams, all of the data analysts, the Federal Reserve, we're going to ask on him because he asked about him. We're going to ask on him. I don't think we're going to throw cards on Jerome Powell's body. Thank you, Rosebud. All right. They think that he holds secrets. And they thought they were in control with this, and they have been, but they do not feel like that anymore. And they feel that they're getting shorted by information that's handed out to just what he thinks and his administration thinks they need. So now they do not like this. Now they are looking for information like an economic advisor that has dark hair. Follow the rules, damn it. They are mad. They're mad. This is a full stop. An absolute full stop. Yeah, they know that what's being dribbled out or what's being passed to them, they need light on this. They're going to ask for an investigation. Thank God in heaven. Okay, now this is our Virgo card. This could go on all the way through March with our Aries card. Oh, they're asking for an investigation. They want a judgment. They're just like, listen, this is it. We don't like what you did here. We can't trust you. We can't trust these numbers. When you mess with our numbers and our data and the logistics, we're up in arms. So now this is huge, major arcana stuff here. High priestess, judgment here. Hermit and the emperor. So this is big. And they thought they were in control and they were moving forward and it was steady as she goes. And the market kept going up, even though it would reverse and go back when he tacoed. And now they're calling for him to do the right thing. And they want an investigation. Okay. So that's good. I don't want you to worry about Flotus. I do not want you to worry about her. She's going to be okay. I did that reading. It was great news for her. All right. Okay. Well, it could stand for the Supreme Court, the emperor. I mean, it's a full stop. They're going to go to a person that can stop this. All right. And then people that own the big corporations and big tech together, when they get together, Trump will have to listen to them. And it could be all the big crypto people too. So, all right, let's see. Okay. Now, I wanted to ask what happens to Fed Chair Jerome Powell? Is he going to keep his job? Oh, that's a good old word, FUBAR, right, Mimi? Okay. Fed Chair Jerome Powell going to keep his job? Yes or no? The plan is being contemplated right now. He knows that he has to carve out some strategic maneuvers. And he knows if he doesn't lower the rates, there's going to be a problem. There's already been the fighting. The visit to the building was already here in the past. He has the power. They're going to try to make him an offer. They're going to try to make him a BRIBE. He's keeping it here. He's in jeopardy here. He has to fight to hold on to it. So there's going to be a fight. He's going to be sent some messages, more messages, really big messages, if you know what I mean. Like, I think in The Godfather, it was the top part of a horse. And everything that played out in The Godfather, right into the sugar, into the Coca-Cola, it's all come. It's like he took notes or something. He's not smart enough to do that, but he must watch the movie every day. All right, so he's hanging in there because he has a few people around him that are helping him. So he's hanging in there. All right, now. I just want to take a look at Trump's near future. He's been diagnosed with the new diagnosis, but I just don't think he's doing well. And August we should have some dramatic events happening this month, especially through this full moon. Trump's health. Please show me the trajectory of Donald Trump's health. Yes, Annie, I was just talking about that. The date of that dream was August 6th, and my reading was August 16th, 2024. And the angel told me I signed up for one more year. I realize there's new people here. Thank you for the old people. Thank you for the new people. But we're all young together. We're all light workers. And you're psychic, or you wouldn't be here, because you know this works. Okay, just like I am sure many of you realize these numbers were being faked. Okay. All right, so He's angry. He isn't drinking enough. He's not paying attention. He's been made fun of. He's not paying attention to what he's mixing. And when you have two knights on two horses, let me pick these up together. These two things don't mix, right? This is a substance and this is a substance. Or this could be prescribed medication and this is him making a rash decision to take something else. Wait, did I do that? There we go. Okay. Oh my God, all 3 nights here. And he's dehydrated. And he's going to be, more messages are coming out. So he's increasingly, he's still hanging in there, but his balance is off. He's getting ready to have a problem because these two things don't mix. Pills and something else doesn't mix. And he's going to have this. He has a procedure here. I don't know if we're going to know about this. I also feel like he's going to have a bladder or prostate or problems with the big winky or the little winky, the mushroom winky. Okay, let's see. So his health by the end, guides and angels, please show me Donald Trump's health by the end of August. How does he do with his health through the end of August? Through the entire month of August. Yeah, when that angel said that to me, I was like, I signed up for that. I guess, I guess I did. All right, here's another announcement. So there'll be watch for another health announcement that causes concern for the MAGA people. He is worried. He's concerned about instability. He does not feel grounded. He's not sleeping right. Of course, he recently has received bad news. Or by the end of August, he has received bad news because we're asking about the trajectory and we get to the end of the month, then this would be the recent past. So he gets bad news. He has confusion. He doesn't know what to do. He's not committed to following any types of rules. His health goes up and down, and he has something that is hard to titrate or regulate. Okay. And he blows his top, and that makes his blood pressure go through the roof. So he has a problem, and then I don't think he can focus even more. He's more unfocused. Okay. Oh my God. All right. And then Musk has given him some stuff. And Denise had kept, this is my Musk card here. And Denise Knight said that. All right. He's still hanging in there, but I don't feel that he's the same. So I feel like some big stuff is going on with his health. So I don't think that he gets tickets to the park, but I think there's a huge change because the tower is huge. Okay. And they could be mum's the word. They have to get very creative around him and lie, right? Okay, so that's what's happening. And that's our Leo card too. Let's see. Lion on there. And happy birthday to all you Leos. I'm actually going to one of my friends' birthday Sunday after I do readings. So even my day off is still going to be, but I get to be with my friends. And that's what's important. And I love doing readings. Okay, so now I wanted to someone asked me to ask on Todd Blanche. Now, he has been the Taco's lawyer, Trump's lawyer. And he went down, he's the one that went down to, in a very odd way, to go talk, it's a very Trumpian way to go talk to Ghislaine Maxwell. And I believe that he's going to be taken to court. I think that he becomes a witness to the witness. So I think he's in trouble. So let's see if he's in trouble. Let's see if I'm wrong. But I feel like he got over his skis with that maneuver. Hey, hit that like button if you can, guys. I don't know if he's going to do the West Wing, but he's definitely thinking of putting the ballroom in the East Wing. He's a monster. He's just going to piss on everything. You know, that's why I think, you know, Kamala Harris said that, you know, it's been broken. He's broken it. He and Elon Musk broke it. They broke it. And that's what the tower is representative of. But we can rebuild. We can do it. Okay. Todd Blanche. There were other people that told him, don't do this. Don't do this, buddy boy, Todd. Not a good idea. I think he got compensated pretty well here. Oh boy, your tricks come back to you. He went to make her an offer. He prostitutes himself. Ghislaine Maxwell prostituted. He went to go present her a choice, and he had to make a choice. He may have wrestled with this a little bit, actually, but now he's going to be given another choice for all the work that you've done. You've trapped yourself here. You've got Trump fleas. Trump cooties. Remember cooties? Okay. He's trying to work on this. Man, he's going to be trying to dig himself out of this. Oh, boy. Yep, he's going to get thrown under the bus. He's going to try to come up with, he's got a plan. He thinks he's got a plan. He's trying to make a choice and say, well, this is the story we're going to present. This is also a list of things that are written, right? The Page of Pentacles that are things that are written, messages. So he may come up with a couple of names. Let's just make that our next question. Will Todd Blanche release or give to someone else to release names that were in the Epstein? He's been told to change the direction of the focus of MAGA. Extract the information, change the attention of extract and distract. Todd Blanche, will he release the names of people that Ghislaine Maxwell gives him, or additional information, or pick out names from the report? Because they all know the report. They all know it. Bondi hired, I don't know how many, or grabbed how many FBI people to go through with a fine-tooth comb all the people that had Trump cooties off that list. All right. Okay, so this is, oh boy, I just keep coming. There is another lady that knows more secrets. All right, will he bring out, he wants to be the star. He thinks he was just the star. He's going to try to present something to Bondi and Trump. Bondi is going to be replaced with a man. Wow. Okay, so now Trump and Blanche are having a giant argument because I got this on Trump and I'm getting this on Blanche. So the argument is with the two of them. This argument leads to Trump taking these things that don't mix I have to remember the cards that come up previously that match the ones that are coming up now. There's the fight. And the karma comes around. So I believe that they're going to toss some names up of some of the people that were involved. They're trying to deflect. And so they may give it to someone else to put out there. All right, so that's a yes. Does he get investigated? That's all I want to know. Does he get investigated? Does he get called in to testify? Todd Blanche. Does he have to report to Congress, which is just a joke? It's they're just feckless. They get nothing. They're, oh, we're gonna interview they do nothing. Nothing. All right, he will be called in to talk. Yes, yes, yes. That bothers him a little bit, but then he's just like, I'm just going to go in there and lie and get out. I go in, I lie, I get out. And I'm springing her out, too. I got all the secrets, and I'm fine. Someone's going to throw him under the bus, though. That may be why he gets called in. All right. Will any of the previous Epstein victims and Maxwell victims, will any of them come up to speak up, or anybody else that wants to clear their conscience, a whistleblower? Will anybody come forward to help put this last nail in this coffin for Trump, for this Epstein thing, for entertainment purposes only, you guys, or YouTube? Will anybody come forward? I just feel like there's a money person, an accountant person, also with dark hair. I'm still waiting to see the Avril Haines report that's been stuffed away. All right, they're just having a fight with everybody. They are out of control. They're concerned, they're afraid. Everyone's afraid. This is over the top too much. Okay. A family member. We've already had Epstein's brother come forward. Someone else that has lost someone. Yes, this is a large acknowledgement of someone coming in. Yes. Wow. Okay. So there's a family member. There's going to be a total of 4 people coming forward here. A family member, or at least 3. Family member comes in with this announcement, incoming, and then there's a man and a female here. Queen and King of Cups. And they could even be friends. Okay. There's a lot of fear around this, but we will get more information. So, show me Trump's political career. Are people going to throw him out? Is he going to be forced to resign? His political career in the month of August. Yeah, Trumpstein. Buka, her family's spoken out already. All right, let's see. Okay, Trump's political career. August. He's just, everything that he touches dies, literally, or blows up. So this whole thing is blowing up, and Ukraine and the proper defense we should be giving them, the stuff with Russia, the stuff with Netanyahu. I believe that we're very close to watching Netanyahu getting toppled. Very close now. We've already seen that. Patricia's in the house. Okay, they don't want him. He is not wanted. They don't, when people are going to stop listening, this is different. And they're very concerned about the girls, too. There's his base. They're getting bored with him. Oh, there it goes. And there's that economic. There is. The people that don't like what he's doing are coming after him now. I feel like they're going to be able to overcome their fear, thank God. And he's going to take more flack about his association with Epstein and Ghislaine and what happened to the Littles. Stars and the hopes and fears. Oh boy, this is really good. More secrets will come out, and it's devastating. So it's really good. And that's the Kash Patel card. Now, if Kash Patel doesn't save himself, he's going to lose his job anyway because he doesn't know what he's doing, and he's hardly ever there. And he loses his income. But if he were to out something, he could possibly get money for podcasting. So that's going to happen. Kash Patel goes down and Trump goes down here. And he shoots himself in the foot and secrets come out. So that's what's happening. By the end of August, there it is. Secrets and faceplant. Okay, let's remember that. You guys help me remember this. Okay, Sandra wants to know, will the 2024 election fictitious numbers ever come to light? The answer is yes, because I've already read on this several times. They absolutely will. I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take, but I can't imagine that it would be too long. They're looking for it. People have been fooled. I think they got away with it. There's our August. Adversity through court cases. It's going to be judges, Russia, someone from Biden's administration that have been thinking, plotting, planning. It's a lot. It is a lot, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. Now, all of this, I think, takes a little bit longer to come out. We may be looking at, as we're looking at the rest of the year, we may be looking more, stuff comes up in, so we've got August with Leo card, September with the Hermit card, and October with the Justice card. But more and more and more is coming out. It's a lot. It's a lot. So will important information come out about the election numbers this month in the month of August? More about Elon Musk or about the numbers in the month of August? It's a lot of worry because the Nine of Swords came up. All right, so there's going to be something that comes up in court. So we just have to hold on to that. I asked about August. Looks like votes weren't counted or they weren't put in the right place or carried. Okay, here's a report, anxiety. There's the Trump, the Trump card, Russia card, and court. So there's going to be something that happens in court with the government. And this could be Musk too, as well. So I feel like we get something, but it's going to continue. So it's not a one and done, out and finished thing. Okay. But we know that the markets are not going to like what. And let's face it, money rules almost everything in our country. And so, and in other countries. So that's what he's doing right now. He's really, really messed up with his own gang for the Epstein thing, and even moving Ghislaine, although they're going to try to spin it that they were trying to protect her or something. I haven't had a chance to look at Fox News. You guys tell me. I'm sure you'll let me know. Okay. What else did I want to look at? Okay. Neal Katyal. Remember Neal Katyal? He's so cute. He is representing, my gosh, it's so dark because it's going to thunder out there. He's for the plaintiff, he's a plaintiff counsel, arguing plaintiff counsel for Trump's use of emergency power tested in court. Has Trump been acting unlawfully and declaring emergencies in order to impose the tariffs on trade with countries? And will the Trump administration win this? Okay, will the Trump administration, so Katyal's in court over this. Thank you, Sharon. Will Trump's administration, will Trump win this court case? They're challenging him and using his executive powers and declaring an emergency when there wasn't one. Will he win this? There's a lot of action coming in. There's a lot of energy in this. I don't think so because of this world card. There's too many people to call. It looks like he has to walk away from it. It's too much. It was overreach. They're fighting, but I don't think so. Not with all these negative cards. I don't think he wins this. He tries. He'll just flip it and appeal is what's going to happen. But he isn't going to win. He's going to continue to fight and drag it out because that's what he knows how to do, right? But I believe that with this here, there are too many other world leaders that will stand up and say there wasn't any emergency. So, and this could go to an international court. Other people are coming after him with this. So I want to look and see then if Neal Katyal will be victorious in this lawsuit and the people that he's representing. Will Neal Katyal be victorious with the people who he's representing in this lawsuit? Is Sheila in the house? Sheila! Oh, I forget what date we're getting together. Is it the 14th on your channel? All right, Neal Katyal's people have the money. They got the money. If you're new here, please. Oh, thank you, Lisa Carolyn. That's very sweet of you. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Celtic Sheila's in the house. I was talking about you earlier. Were your ears burning? When Danny picked the month of August? All right. Wow, it's a hard fight. Oh my gosh, it's hard. Doesn't feel like, feels like they can come up with a loophole. But now they've got Excalibur fighting onward. Okay, so it's very difficult for both parties, but they are fighting, and then they have to, the decision will be appealed. Everybody's going to appeal everything. So this is a roundabout way. So I'm seeing the fight is here, but this is a very difficult thing that he's doing. This is really hard to prove this because there are people that are going to stick up for him. So this is very difficult. So I'm just getting appeal after appeal and changing the wording and then going back and fighting some more. All right. So let's see. What else did I want to ask? Emil Bove has been confirmed as a federal judge. But if Trump is removed, then so will all of his appointees. All right. Emil Bove. Is he going to be able to keep his federal judge seat? Emil Bove. All right, then I'm going to start asking questions about you and I. If we're going to be happy by the end of this month, if we're going to feel like we've got some justice, those kinds of questions. I think I wrote on the back of here, but I didn't get to everything. Because you know it's Friday. There's a bunch of people that do not like him, and they do not want him on their team. They do not want to play reindeer games with him. He's struggling. Okay. He has something to do with this. I don't know if he gets added to the Trump appeal team with Katyal because either the same cards. There's some more information coming out about him. Boy, he's a master manipulator. Okay, but there's some other stuff that he's done here that's bad. So does he get in trouble then? I have to ask this, you guys. Does Emil Bove break rules, or does he get in trouble? That's all I want to know. Does he get in trouble? Yeah, and he can't escape it either. Yeah, he gets in trouble. It's gonna be. They're gonna try to use him. I don't know if he's been appointed. I don't know when he gets to start that job. They're hauling him in. He gets in trouble and then he comes out of it. He's right there with Trump trying to help him stay alive. So I'm not saying that he's coming out of it completely. I'm just saying that he's able to manipulate some things with Trump because this isn't over yet, but we're getting good information. We're getting some good stuff here. We're getting some justice. Okay, so will you and I feel victorious by the end of August because we've gotten good, will we feel like we've gotten some justice for all of the horrible things that this administration has done, from Elon Musk and Doge and all the department cuts and the faking of the fictitious numbers and the morals and truth and values are going down and pitting Mexico and Canada, our allies, against us and reversing the women's rights. All right. That's Lady Justice. She's the one that gives Merlin Excalibur. Okay. So I'm going to say yes. By the end of August. Oh, guides and angels, please. Same angel that gave me that information in the dream. Can you help us know that this is good stuff's coming out? Okay, the trickster's on his side. The trickster does not get away. There's the end of a chapter coming here, and the trickster gets caught. Now, that's my Musk card. Secrets, that was the outcome for Trump's Celtic Cross. So there will already have been lying, cheating, and secrets. How do you say that word? Debauchery? that come to the light. It's right upon us. It's happening right now. I don't think that we're getting all the information, but it's happening right now. Here's more good information coming. There's the Temperance card. This is the ethics report, what is right and what is wrong. We're going to return to some form of ethics. Government is going to help. Lots of announcements, doing the right thing. Oh, it's not going to be everything. It's not a major arcana. There's still some things where people are afraid to upset the apple cart completely, but all of the other things here are very good. Okay? Some people are going to have to do some things they don't want to do in order to get us to freedom. So that's a little bit of an issue. But all of these are lining up, and I feel like we're on a very good path. So then let's just ask, what do we need to know? Let's go into that, because we've got a lot of information. Look, Trump got the 10 of Swords and the High Priestess and the Tower, right? This is really good stuff. And he and Blanche are having it out. That's good stuff. Kash Patel got the Tower. That's good stuff. We didn't ask about Bonnie today. I'll come back Tuesday or before, if more crazy stuff happens. I just want you to stay positive. The angel knew that I was going to, they knew when they told me that I was going to come tell you what they told me. So, and then we picked the right month, and then Becca did her tableau. Other readers are getting August. Even some of the great astrologers are saying August is going to take people down. All right. Okay, so what do our guides and angels want us to know about the month of August and this weekend? What are our guides and angels wanting us to know? Wow, look at how many people are here. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, help a girl out. Thank you so much. It really helps. And it builds up my spirit too. It helps. It's free. All right. They want you to be strong. Well, now, when this card comes out and I'm doing a reading for someone, it's our guides and angels saying to the person I'm reading for, you are smart, you are tenacious, you're beautiful, you're loving, and you've given up a lot to achieve and be who you are today. Be confident in who you are, and we're proud of you. We're proud of all you've achieved. Now, people of the law, people that represent us, have not all done the right thing, and they're on their side. That's okay. We have had heartbreak. That's all right. We get stronger. Okay. We want things to be right. We want people to be in charge. The rulers have, everything went to hell in a handbasket. Wasn't the cornbread hell? What happened? All right. They want us to get pregnant. No, I'm just kidding. They still can mean pregnancy. All right. So they want us to drink from the chalice of love. They want us to be reborn. They want us to feel joy. The dove puts the wafer in the cup. It's be open to receive. Oh, what's that favorite? Catherine Ponders, be open. Open your mind to receive. Open it. All right. Don't just sit there. Don't be separated from people. Oh my gosh. This is This is the short term. They want us to have love and fun and music and dancing and pink and beautiful things and friendships and feel love and expressions and arts. They want us to be creative and they want us to be spiritual. This can be rebirthing. This is communion. Start over. Let's get a fresh start. It's another pregnancy card. I'm just saying. People say, oh, that's the stinky fish. I'm like, no, it's not. There is nothing stinky about this fish. It's a cute little talking fish. He's very magical, and he represents the littles. And even more so, when older women in the family see a fish in their dream, then it means someone around them is going to get pregnant. And it always works. It's always right. It's a little magical talking fish. It's a nice fishy. Okay. Things have taken a long time. Things will continue to progress. This is both in our hopes and our fears. The Knight of Pentacles takes forever, and we're so afraid that it's going to take forever. But we've started. There's a new start here. So if we were going to get more bad news upon bad news, which I'm sure there's going to be storms and things like that in August, but if it was going to be really bad, they would let us know. You know, this would be here instead of in our past. So this is great, okay? And look, President Biden put some people in here. He's got some doorstops or some peacekeepers, some safety people in place. I don't know how, but he's no dummy. And he put some stuff in here. He didn't do something. I'm not going to get into it because then everybody gets mad at me. But we are going to have a better time. So how do we manifest that? We manifest it by marrying our emotion of how we're going to feel when all the news comes out to our current day, to the information that we have here, and we celebrate and feel the feeling of what that feels like when it happens, right? Okay. So, I know what I wanted to say to you. Well, listen, this is a new start. This is very emblematic of a new start. So the tide is turned. The wheel is turned. Trump's going down. He's shot himself in the foot too many times. He's going down. Just hang in here. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay. If you want to help me share this video, if you want to help me help you, hit the like button, subscribe. And also in the comments below, if you've read a good spiritual book, I meant to grab the 4 Agreements because I'm going to try going back to helpful hints, but so much happened today. Try to help. The 4 Agreements is by Don Miguel Ruiz, and it's been a bestseller, and it's transcended time. You know, it's just been a great bestseller of all. If you haven't read it, please read it. If you've read a great spiritual book like Wayne Dyer's Inspiration or Marianne Williamson, Return to Love, or Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life, or any great, could you comment below and put it in the comments, not on the live, but in the comments after the show is over, so you can refer books that you've read that helped you in a tough time to other people. And I appreciate that. I appreciate your help. And I know that a lot of you that comment read other people's comments because I see your likes on their comments. So share the good news. If you have read a good spiritual book, comment on it in the comments after the video is done. All right, you guys, much love to you. I want you to rebirth and know that you're loved and they're proud of you. All right? It's been hell. It's been hell. But it's going to be hella good. All right? Okay. We've only just begun. All right? We're rebirthing. Have a fabulous weekend.